Hey guys, it's been a while. As you can see, my base is no longer here. I took it down, I gave away the majority of the contents, and I built a new one, which we're heading towards here shortly. But some of you have been asking me for a guide on how to level various stats. Dexterity, crafting, things like that. Strength is a big one. So I'm going to give you a base tour of the new mega base, as well as kind of an impromptu guide on that. I did hit player level 17. To my knowledge, I am the first to get there legitimately. I think Cameron confirmed that the other day. This is a bad time for it to be foggy, but I have built a sizable upgrade to the previous base. This one is 49 by 49 in foundation size, with its own internal car garage as well as garden, custom fishing dock right at the edge of the water, with full-scale car collection status going the whole way around. There's something like, I want to say 120 different car slots I've planned for. 628 fuel distillers across the whole bottom floor, totaling out 1.57 million gallons of gas. Storage for spark plugs, car batteries, gas cans, and cornmeal down here. Then we go upstairs to the 240 storage crate storage room, of which I will say only about half of it's even close to being used, like basically from that gray bag at the bottom, tan, all the way to that corn, and then just like those two corner ones are all built out. My crafting station, which I'm pretty happy with. Got your cooking, your everything that you'll need, and then salvaging and sorting storage for when you don't know where it needs to go. There's 160 dew collectors all around the edge of the property for collecting water, because they are dew collectors. They work off of humidity. They are not rain collectors. People keep asking if they work inside. Yes, they do. You don't need to have those outside. The crop plots do, however, need to be outside, and boy howdy have I put up a few. So the number one tip I'll give you is, if you're trying to farm dirt, grab a shovel, go to the brown dirt around the lakes and waterways and such, and hold down right click for a while. So if you're going to be going AFK anyway for a while and whatnot, load up your world. Every day before work for the better part of a couple weeks, I would load up my world, because I get up at like 6:30 every morning, and I'd load in, go to the lake, lean my multi-tool on my right click, and I'd go, jump in the shower and get ready for work, yada yada yada. And I'd collect, anywhere between 1,000 and 1,500 dirt every morning. I do have it on good authority that we are going to have stats affect dirt gathering rates in the future, so that'll be nice. We're also probably going to get a few other nice things here in the future. Everybody's got their own individual rooms up here for my friends that play with me, but they don't get on very often. It's just mostly me and my buddy Joe. I'd say about 95% of the base is mine. This is my room. Nothing in it yet. I just have a lot of birds and my old sword that's retired, and the wings I don't wear anymore because when you're aiming in third person they get in the way. And my bird collection. And my buddy Joe is a big fan of collecting plushies and making this, that, and the other. He's got a pretty solid room going for him. And my other friends haven't gotten into it yet. But I digress. This is also supposed to be a guide for leveling. So, if you are trying to level your stats for strength, the fastest and best way to do this is to grind up a bunch of metal. I advise maxing out a farming tool of choice. Get something that you like that has dual stats and take it to the Vice and upgrade it all the way to max. It's not very expensive. Best investment you can make early game. You'll never have a problem with wood, metal, or stone for the rest of the game so long as you actually have a solid farming tool. You have a traveling inventory, so abuse that, alright? Make a new expendable world, and what I'll do is I'll random spawn, and I'll usually end up here, 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 or here, as a typical. So let's say I spawn here. Go clear out all the parking lots in this town, go through the tunnel into here, clean out all the parking lots in this town, cut through the tunnel over to here, clean out all this, cut back through this tunnel, over to here, clear out all of this along the bridge, come back across, rinse, repeat ad nauseum. Clearing that with a 15 strength tool and my stats nets me somewhere between 40 and 55,000 raw metal. Smithing, or the act of turning raw metal into refined metal at the anvil, yields by far and away the largest amount of strength EXP. It is the best way to do it by a long shot. Intellect is simply looting, opening boxes, opening zombies, opening anything. Keep doing it. Dexterity. I crafted 12,000 rounds of 5.56 ammunition every morning before work until this was maxed. I would take together all 2,400 metal and 2,400 gunpowder in my raid bag, and I'd queue up 120 stacks of bullets, and then I'd go get ready for work. Took me 2-3 minutes in the morning, started up. Come back from getting ready for work, and have 8,000 to 10,000 bullets done. I'd salvage them down, get the majority of my materials back, and I'd do it again the next day. So I just kept recycling the same ammo. Mind you, there's a 50% yield chance of you getting refined metal back when you salvage bullets, but you'll always get your gunpowder back. So realistically, your strength farming to level that will yield the metal you need to level your dexterity. Endurance is just running. It's very straightforward. Wood cutting and mining equivalently, also straightforward. Go hit trees, go hit rocks, go hit cars. Crafting. It pains me to say this, but the fastest way that I could find is to spam out wooden barricades while standing next to a salvager, and salvage wooden barricades from a lumberback. Rinse repeat ad nauseum until you fall asleep in your chair several times like I did. Fishing. It's fishing. And farming. My farming has been level 25 for over a year and a half. I'm pretty sure I was the first person to max it out, because my old farm was 1,340 crop plots. This one is 3,248. If you were to sit down from level 0 and start farming my farm outside right now the whole way around, all 8 laps, you would get to the mid-20s for farming XP. There's that much stuff out there. And the last one, bartering. This is only task related right now. The only way to level this is by doing tasks. So once you've completed all the tasks that every single NPC has, and mind you, there is 5 NPCs on Garden City and 3 on Delta. Ghost, Gunner, Walter, Fiona, and Shay all have tasks on Garden City, plus their related quest lines, which will take you to the military base, and you'll meet other people. Spoilers. It's been out for a while if you haven't seen it by now. Yep. I won't give you names, but you'll see it when you do it. And on Delta, there's Tallahassee, who's over by the junkyard, Swan, who's over by the lumber mill, and Elizabeth, who's in the medical tent right by the junkyard. And they only have little short tasks, but they're tasks nonetheless for bartering EXP. Your overall player level is determined by a rough average of all of your stuff. So, like every 5 levels roughly for each of these, you'll get another trait. I'm 17, so I have all the traits, and I guess I'll start working my way to 18, but the only way left for me to do it now is either to start running like Forrest Gump, cut down an insane number of trees, or punch an insane number of rocks and cars. I'm already doing the zombie genocide part, People's Exhibit A, so looting their bodies helps, but I'm not in a hurry to level intellect. To my knowledge, the unlocking more crafting recipes. I get to ask this one a lot. That doesn't currently do anything. It will in the future. It's planned to in the future, but it does not currently. So don't look for new crafting recipes. They don't exist yet, but they will in the future. I hope that helps. I hope you like the base tour. I spent several weeks planning ahead for this build and getting it done and squaring it all away and moving everything, and I gave away the majority of the old base to the community and the DeadPoly Discord. And this was like, hey, come get the free stuff. And I gave away so much food and bags and everything. What I have that remains is the essentials. That's my ammo, 500,000 rounds, and extra medkits because the medkit box is already full. So I'm just going to start building another medkit pyramid. I gave away the 4,000 I had last base. I've already gotten this many again. Trying to think if I've forgotten anything, but that's it. Yeah. Car collection's almost done. I'm only missing one or two, and they're mostly just display models. I think there's like a couple of SUVs I don't have. Other than that, majority of what you see downstairs is basically every car in the game. You've got your Porsches, my red one upstairs, plus these 3. Cop car, all the Maras, the Verts, the news vans, SUVs. You got your Superbirds, your Skylines, your VW vans. It's a fun collection. I have spent a great deal of time assembling all the cornmeal necessary for this and still have more. I don't know what I'm going to do with it all. I'm going to have to start giving it away or something. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it helps you level your stats and attributes and get yourself sturdy, because once you've got strength 25 and 45% helmets and chest pieces and thick skin, you really stop caring about the zombies pretty quick. They gotta beat you up for a bit for you to care. The last tip is the thing I get fielded a lot, is don't forget to upgrade your gun parts, guys. You can upgrade the guns and you can upgrade the gun parts. That really does make a world of difference on your recoil. I even have one that spawned so high in stats that it's actually over the natural limit of 12.5, which is the OG 250 grip. So if you had something that was over 250 as a baseline before the patch changed its percentage, then it exceeds the limit of 12.5. So I even have a grip that's really quite strong. Hope that helps. You need something made up for a guide or what have you, let me know. I'll take care of it. Peace.